Hey guys, we are back at Match It Podcast. This is your host RJ, and we got Edgar.
Yo, yo, yo.
We also have our third host Victor.
Hello, everyone.
Now, let's start.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Welcome, everybody. We're just kind of trying to all do an intro at one point. I believe this is our fifth episode, if I'm correct, guys. Fifth episode.
Yes, yes,
Um,
sir. That's
I,
correct. This is fifth episode.
even though we've only done five, it still feels like we've been doing that. I mean, I guess we've been doing consistently, luckily, so. Um, it feels good. It feels good to be back. We're still having some mic issues and some audio issues, guys. So just bear with us. We're definitely working on it and seeing what's the best options for us right now. We're taking this serious, obviously. So we're trying to get it going for sure. So
Or
what happened?
if the viewers have any suggestions that we could use, like programs or anything along those lines, you guys are more than welcome to add in on the comment section. We would appreciate that.
Yeah, and bringing that up, like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and go ahead and just to let us know what you guys think overall about how the sound goes and what we can do differently.
All right, guys. So far, I know this is a podcast that is 420 friendly. I would like to give a shout out to Ohio for actually legalizing marijuana use on recreational level.
Yeah, that's interesting. More states are starting to be open to the recreational side of things, and I think I even read something about Florida kind of getting into it as well. But
And
before we get into any
my bad.
topics, I would like to stop there and just ask you, how was your birthday, dude? How was everything? Like let's catch up.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh man. I mean, it wasn't like a big birthday, you know. I mean, it's 30, but
that's
pretty
old.
much it was just a bunch of drinking. You know what I mean? Drinking with my family, drinking with my friends, drinking with my girl. So everything was good. But the next few days, actually got a medical condition called gout. It's basically like an arthritis for your foot. Well, I got it on my foot. Usually it attacks your joints and all that good stuff. Now, I took some medication and then I'm back to walking again.
Oh, so you were down for a little bit.
Yeah, I was down for like 2, 3 days, bro. Like I couldn't walk. Like that thing was hurting, hurt,
What foot do you have it
hurting.
on?
Usually, whenever I do get my gout flare ups, I would get it on my right side, my right foot, and yeah, dude, it's painful to walk on.
It's usually the big toe, right?
Big toe, any part of the like if you have any joints in those type of areas, usually that's where the flare up goes, and it goes, it swells up.
Mm.
Interesting.
But this time I got it on my right ankle, so that one really hurt, man. I couldn't walk, I
Oh,
couldn't twist it, couldn't move it.
so it's not only on the toes then. Like the gout could go all the way to
No,
your ankle.
yep, ankle. Like I said, any part that has joints, pretty
Oh,
much.
Oh, I
okay.
see.
It's basically like arthritis.
Mm.
That's interesting. Well,
But
at least you're feeling better.
yeah, it's just because my uric acid level was pretty high, so with all the food, the drinks, the alcohol, those kind of stuff will give you a flare up on those.
Mm.
And then I mean that's you practically did that for the weekend.
Pretty much.
Did it start
But
like
like
after your birthday? Like you woke up and you started feeling it, or was it like a lead up?
it's a lead up to it. Maybe on the sixth. Well, I did the party the fourth over here. The fifth on my actual birthday was still fine, but I could kind of feel like it's coming. Like I was thinking to myself already, like, man, I could feel the gout coming. So by the time the next day hits, yeah, I was full blown. Like I couldn't walk.
Oh yeah, that sucks. Dude. That hella sucks, especially not being able to walk.
Yeah, bro. I was down for a while.
Damn, that sucks, dude. But I mean, You had a good time at least. Don't let the gout stop you. You're back on your feet.
I think it's time for
Hell
you to
yeah,
get some
bro.
non-alcoholic beer, dude.
Oh, maybe it's time.
Maybe it's time to like really grow up and think about my health. You know what I'm saying? Cause
I mean, I feel
I've been
like
gaining some.
you were always pretty health aware,
Uh,
like right?
yeah, I was, but now I'm kind of like not really getting into the gym and stuff like that. So I'm thinking about doing that again and eating not healthy but okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we were talking about it the other day, remember? And we are like, yeah, we should just start it like this Sunday or something. We haven't started it.
I'm about to start it this week. Well, I was actually gonna start going to the gym last week, like on a Monday, since it was after my birthday, and I was gonna go start going back to the gym, and yeah, it didn't happen because of my freaking leg, or
Yeah.
actually my foot, not my
Well,
leg.
I don't know about for Victor, but for me, it surely wasn't my leg that the reason why I didn't start. Dude, I have trouble starting it up, getting into the motion of it.
I don't know. For me, I
Man,
can't
remember?
do it by myself. I need somebody. Like it's
That's
hard
why I said we should do it
to do it
because
with just myself.
it's cool to get like motivated by somebody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about all three of us clock in on the podcast notes, and then we're like, hey, I'm doing this today, just to keep our toes in check. You know what I mean?
I mean, I try to stay active every once in a while.
Yeah. We
Like
go.
some jumping jacks or like I
Hit
don't
a
know,
few
using the
push-ups.
jump rope. But it's
Yeah.
not too often.
And it should be way more often, huh? Than like.
Like honestly, right now, because my uncles from Mexico are here, so they took over my room, and that's where I usually do all my stuff.
Oh, that's fair.
And now I'm like, I don't know.
If it were
I don't know.
just-
I don't like doing it outside in the front yard. I don't know why. I just don't like it. I'd rather do it out in the park.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Remember I was telling you we should at least just go even play basketball, dude. Like
Yeah, true.
I was dying that day that we did like it was like 40 minutes of basketball, and I could still keep going. I was still willing to keep going, like push myself, but Adrian and them like they rarely even get any physical activity, so for them that was more than enough. That was like I'm telling you, Miguel, was like my legs were going numb. I was like, dude, chill.
That's
Dude,
enough for the month.
you're fine. You're fine.
They're like, I need a smoke break, smoke break.
Yeah, and then dude, they would be hitting the flume or whatever, like in between. I was like, you should.
Dude, I remember Rewer and I think you're.
I
oh,
did,
is it right?
yeah, I remember.
After a run, just smoke a
A
cigarette.
cigarette,
That was the dumbest stuff. That was so
or
stupid.
before the gym or something, we would like
Yeah,
have to smoke a
just
cigarette.
Oh,
Like,
No, I remember when we were at Plants Park, when we played a couple of basketball games, and we were like, smoke break real quick, smoke break.
like if that was gonna help us catch our breath and get back into it.
I'm glad I stopped on cigarettes,
I
dude.
did
Oh
too,
my
dude.
god,
Cigarettes are like
that was
horrible.
horrible.
Even that whole vaping pandemic that's happening right now, that's
Yeah.
a big. It's
'Cause-
big.
Dude, I smoke here and there, a couple
Sure
of
not,
like
sure
maybe one cigarette, two.
I mean, but not like how we used to. It was
No, we
like
used to.
a whole pack. Once we started drinking,
That was it was,
that's it, dude.
and we had to have a
I
Mando
smoke
pack.
like
Like we
We
had
have
to, yeah. Yeah, so we're dude, I don't recommend it for anybody out there. If you're on cigarettes or vaping, get off it. It's gonna kill you.
Well,
And I know people say that
thinking about
anything
it.
can kill you, but like, shit, man, like anything can kill you. I guess if you want to put it that way and be like literal about it. But do you want to live long term with like all these defects because of smoking? That's
I remember this one time. It was when I went to SJVC, and I was a smartass for no reason. And this girl, she's like, "Hey man, you should really stop smoking. It'll kill you." And I was like, "A car could kill you too. I should stop driving." That's the dumbest answer ever, dude.
Bro, while you were saying that, I was actually taking a hit off of my vape.
I was like, "Yo, that doesn't make. It's
Someone
not even a
needs to hear it.
comparison." But man, it was bad, dude.
RJ needs to drop
That's-
those vape guys, so you should put up down in the comments and be like, "Hey, yo, it's time to give up the vape. It's time to give up that life. You're 30 now."
True. I see what you did there.
You're 30 now. No longer. We're no longer in the age group to vape. And if Even if you're in the age group, don't vape.
Hey, supposedly like the best age is 36, so you got like 6 more.
Oh, you got 6 years. There you go.
What do you mean, like to be in your prime in a way?
No, I was watching something. I forgot what, but they asked people, older people, like at homes, and like what age would you like to be at, like if you can, and just stay there forever. And the comment was like between 30 and 36.
I feel like because you're old enough, but you're
And
not.
you kind of
too
understand
old.
what the hell,
You
yeah,
know
like
what
what's
I'm saying?
going on. You know yourself.
You've
more.
learned enough by
Yeah.
that time. I feel like to know life.
Because
a
like
little
20s
bit.
were just kind of messing around, seeing what works. What
Yeah, and
sticks.
that's the thing. And now by the time you're like, now that I'm getting close to 30, dude, I can't imagine myself like trying to start something new again. You know, like it feels late now for me. It feels like really late now. Even when I was 25, I always like, fuck, I should just get back on it and go to school. You know, get back on it. And like I'm 28, and I know people are like, oh, that's not even old. You know, you guys are still young. But for me personally, it just feels like, I guess with having kids too, you know, I feel like I need to do something, and if I just can't see myself starting over like on something else. So that's why I always say like, this is a make it or break it thing for me, you know. And so I'm all in here. Not necessarily
yeah, I
the podcast,
mean-
guys, the schooling.
Not everybody's success is at an
At the same
age
time,
limit,
yeah,
you know what I
correct.
mean?
I mean, there's successful people that don't get rich until like they're 50, 40 years old. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the Harry Potter girl.
yeah. So like,
She got her book started when she was like 40, 50.
and it took off. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
she
Like,
kept on publishing it, and like
Mhm.
nobody wanted to pick it up.
yeah. Yeah, and speaking about Harry Potter, I don't know. Have you guys seen the whole like the series, everything?
Yeah, I seen the whole. Yeah, I binge watched
RJ?
it one day.
I'm missing like the last two.
You should watch the last two. Those are Deathly Hollows, part 1 and part 2, right?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, that's just those last two.
I don't know. I like.
Because
Order of
I
the
wasn't
Phoenix.
really a
The
big
Order of the Phoenix
Harry
is really
Potter
good.
fan.
You know, I read the books and stuff, and like, I just couldn't, like, I don't know why my memory couldn't really come back to like remembering how Harry Potter worked for some reason. And then I started playing the game, and so then it made me just want to like relearn everything Harry Potter. And then the more I watched the movies, the more I started like recalling things, you know. And so then I was like, damn, I finished the movies. What do I do now? Fantastic Beast. And then there's this really good fight scene with young Dumbledore and some guy named Credence.
Is that the second one?
The
Or
second,
the first one?
the where they fight. I think it's the third one.
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's-
the third Fantastic Beast.
I already watched it. Yeah, I already finished all 3 movies. Because I seen the first one in theaters, but I never really kept up with it because I kind of lost interest in Harry Potter.
And it was so good in theaters.
Dude, it was so good. So I could have only imagined that fight scene specifically. You know, like, so for anybody watching, you guys should go to, if you guys want to watch it, you know, the third movie is The Secret of Dumbledore. That has a really good fight scene, like, between young Albus Dumbledore and some guy named Credence that's essentially his brother's son. I guess I'm not gonna ruin the spoiler for anybody, so if you guys want to watch it, you know, it's on HBO Max. It's a good.
It's already a spoiler alert.
It is a spoiler alert. I kind of gave a little bit, but not much, not really details, but it's a good fight. It's a really good fight. It made me think of like, man, if you know, like we watch anime and stuff, and you see those fight scenes, and you think that's badass. But
Yeah.
if there's something cool about watching a human, almost
Like a live action?
a live action, and it makes your imagination run a little bit more. I think, you know.
With great effects too, though. You know what I mean?
Well, that's
Not
what I'm
just, like-
saying, dude. I mean, obviously it's not real, but like I would, you know, dude, how
not real?
mad.
It's not real?
You know how mad I would be, and I keep saying this, and I say this to everybody. How mad I would be if I found out there was a wizarding world and I was just a fucking muggle. Like, dude,
Imagine.
really? I'm just a fucking normal human? Like, that. Tell me that wouldn't suck. Tell me, guys, come on. We can be like,
Yeah, that would suck.
we got the worst of it all, dude. Like, we got the 9 to 5.
I mean, since
Like, I want to
since
join
we're
your
like
cult.
already
yeah,
talking
dude,
about
like,
this,
give me some magic.
which house would you guys go into, Edgar?
I don't know,
I
dude.
mean, I've done it multiple times, and it got Slytherin.
I got
all the time.
Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
I got Ravenclaw as well, which is crazy.
Yeah, and I did it multiple times. The only one time it did switch was because I purposely switched the answer that I didn't want, and I wanted to see if it would like. I would wanted to see if it would take away, you know, and it obviously does. But like genuinely answering, I got Ravenclaw 3 times
So that's what you picked on the game,
in the game.
Ravenclaw.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just whatever it led me to, I decided to pick. I didn't want to like forcefully choose Gryffindor. Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I forgot what it gave me a
also,
different one, but you know the test that they have online.
Yeah.
That's the one that I switched to, which was the.
Well, I did the one online,
Yeah.
and then when I started playing the game, I chose that because of the one online. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did
Yeah.
too.
So
Like,
Like,
you
I
mean
did too,
Hufflepuff dog? No.
you should try playing
I-
the game, dude. Hogwarts. It's a what is it? Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's a good game, dude. It's a really good game.
But you'll
I'm
be
gonna have
labeled
to,
a
get into
transphobic
that.
person, so let's get ready for that.
If you're a what?
You'll be considered anti-LGBT.
If you play it?
Yeah.
Why?
You don't remember the whole like protest thing? Because the creator of I guess she said something, I forgot. But all the LGBT was like against the game,
Huh. I don't give a fuck.
so you're anti-LGBT.
That's interesting.
I don't care. I can
You're
be.
anti-gay.
um.
Adding to that though,
People take it so-
actually,
like, dude, it's a game, bro.
It is just.
What the hell? And they have a transvestite.
Don't they?
Can't say the other one because that's apparently a slur.
Guys, we're very free speech here because again we're just a group of friends. So like, if it sounds offensive, we're not being offensive. We just laugh things off. We're just us, dude. We're just being us.
Just
Honestly,
don't be a square. No, I'm
just
kidding.
yeah.
man, you guys are gonna get canceled, man. We're gonna get canceled.
Hey,
I know, we
let
got-
them cancel me. That means people know me enough to cancel
We
me.
gotta be careful with the gays, man.
That's disclaimer.
No, I was adding to that. Like, I enjoyed the Fantastic Beast movies over the Harry Potter movie, which I don't know why, but it kind of showed like the
Well,
background.
they're
of what
they're
was
on
going on
they're
before.
on two different almost spectrums because they're the same world, but one's like 70 years before, and
Right,
they
right.
haven't introduced necessarily the Hogwarts school. You know, they talk about it and stuff. They even talk about the American like
Oh yeah,
wizarding
the
school.
American, yeah.
But it's not necessarily like
Their wands are guns. And rifles.
little rifles.
Wait, didn't they have Johnny Depp on the first movie?
I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, but then they just
Did
took
he?
him out. Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
was
they
he?
took
he
him
was
out,
a crazy
right?
dude. I forget
Oh,
his
that's
name.
right. That's right. Yes. And I just watched it. What's his name?
I forget his name.
Dude, I just.
Yeah, because of the whole Amber
guy
Heard
with
thing.
the-
Yeah.
That's messed up, man. I
got
actually
canceled.
enjoyed him playing that character more than the other guy.
Yeah.
I didn't really even notice.
But they took him out, right? Was he there on the third movie?
No, I
No.
don't think so.
No.
No, he wasn't. The first one, and then the second, it was the guy, and then the same guy at the third one.
Now I'm trying to figure out who he was.
Yeah, it's the evil guy.
Oh, Grindelwald.
The main evil
Grindelwald.
dude,
Yeah, Grindelwald. Yeah, it makes
Yeah,
sense
yeah,
now why.
yeah. The
Yeah,
antagonist.
yeah. I mean, he did good. I mean, it's just
Yeah,
they,
he's
they,
good.
they didn't show much of him in the movie like that. To
I
like,
feel like they were building up to the third, but they're like, oh man,
this happened.
he's a
And
wife beater.
you think that's why they didn't?
Yeah, that's exactly why. Because he was being accused of
Yeah,
beating Amber Heard.
And then Amber Heard.
they
ended up taking
even
his shit on his
canceled
bed.
Which is weird.
they even
That's
canceled him on the
more
Pirates
than
of the
weird.
Caribbean. Bro.
That's more than weird.
Oh yeah, they canceled. Yeah, too. Huh?
Well, they gave him the role back, didn't they? They
I
offered
mean,
him,
because
like,
he won it, right? So.
Yes,
Yeah.
they're trying to give it back to him,
but he doesn't
he's
want
not
it. Yeah,
accepting
he's
it.
like, nah, I'm
Yeah.
good.
Like, you guys kicked me
Yeah.
for no reason. I mean, I would have done the same thing too. Like, hey, I'm a millionaire. I don't need this.
I don't. Now you guys like the franchise was built off of me, so like
Yeah.
let's see how well it does with another character.
They start using AI.
Well, I mean, to be fair though, they almost made it seem like he transformed into this other Grindelwald from what I like took off the movies.
Oh, I gotta see it. I gotta
You know what I'm
watch it.
saying?
Yeah.
But it makes sense because he had to get like all political and stuff so he can eventually run for the candidacy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So they
Yeah.
kind of did good in that area because I didn't really even notice until now that you guys are mentioning it. No, but even I don't know if you guys know, but it's weird that the LGBTQ would give like I mean I guess to the Harry Potter, but like to the game, but Fantastic Beasts, Albus Dumbledore and Grindelwald, they were gay. They loved each other.
Yeah, they're actually gay on the movie.
Yeah, they loved each other. So
But that's not her story. That's not. I don't think.
I
It's
know,
her.
but like, it's still kind of, you know.
Spoiler alert.
I don't know. I think at some point they're forcing things. I'm like, dude.
That was more towards the third movie though, where I read that's 2022. They had to put it in there. I didn't even know Dumbledore was gay this whole time into the movie.
Yeah,
He's
same
gay?
here. After
Apparently, I mean,
apparently.
his lover was Grindelwald,
True. Damn.
and I think there's gonna be a fourth movie because at the end they did a little spoiler thing. They were like,
that, a cliffhanger.
Albus, make sure you find him and take care of him." And he was like,
You know, fun fact. Well, not really fun fact, but the story that I'm writing, is at first Leo, the protagonist, I was gonna make him bi, but then I thought about it, and I was like, I can't do it.
"Was it to appeal to people?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking like, why is he bi for?
A lot of writers.
And then I
do
started
that.
thinking like, I'm gonna put details on like, oh, he's checking out this guy, and I was like, nah. He's gonna
Especially
be
with your religion, almost it's kind of
even
like.
not even that was before when I was a Muslim.
Oh, okay.
I was just like, it feels fake because I'm not bi.
No,
I'm just
I
forcing
see.
it.
And then now you're starting to question yourself. Am I bi? Why do I think these guys?
Because I was writing it, right? I was like putting details on there. Like he saw this guy or
Victor
something.
questioning himself
And I
to
was
his
like-
character.
I didn't like it. I was like, no, I can't do it. It feels off.
Just guys, big disclaimer. There's nothing. I don't have anything against
Yeah, neither do I.
gays.
Fine.
You want to be a trans, whatever you want to be called, a bucket or a mop, cat, he, she, boy, girl, thing, whatever.
The
Fucking-
pronouns.
Dude, be free. Be free. Be whatever you guys want to be. I don't care. I got.
Yo,
I don't got hate
I
in
got
my
a
heart
question.
for y'all. Anyways, what's the
I got a question for Victor.
I'm
Victor,
not
do you-
gay.
on your characters or
Yeah.
character, I don't know all the characters yet. Did you base it off on somebody, something, or
No.
is it
At
just
first,
like
Leo
right off the
was,
bat?
Nah, not no one. Nah, actually, yeah, no one. At all.
Okay, so right from a scratch.
But I am gonna make the girl a hijabi. Because there's gonna be three
Okay,
people, kind of like Naruto, you know, like three.
Yeah.
She's gonna be a hijabi. But yeah, no one. Based on no one.
So
Okay, that's good. That's good.
It's just his imagination, fool. He's just playing around with the bi boy in his mind. He's just.
Yeah, because I even showed Little Miguel. It was like a while
Like,
back.
maybe Miguel will understand.
And I was- But that's funny, dude. Because I wanted to make. I was forced. Like I had wanted it to be bi for some reason. But I was like, I can't do it. I don't know why.
No, I feel that. I mean, it's more of a maybe your own like.
Probably.
Yeah. To be fair, I low
Oh man, I can't stop laughing, bro.
I low-key get annoyed, and again, guys, this sounds like we're hating, but we're really not.
I'm
We're
not
just
selling myself. Kid.
this is my own personal like view on it. It's just I kind of like I hate when, or not hate, that's a strong word, but like I dislike when movies that like were from back in the day and stuff, now like they're remaking them, but they're adding like a character that's like homosexual or trans or whatever, right, lesbian, and I'm just like, does it really have to be on there? Because at the end of the day, I feel like it's the parents or the household's job to like teach a kids their sexuality. It shouldn't be in
Yeah,
school.
it
It
should
shouldn't
be
be in
school,
movies
yeah.
and stuff like that. Why is it in our entertainment? Why is it in our education? And people can be like, oh, well, then you're just oppressing us, yada yada yada. But that's not true, dude. It's kind of weird that you want to teach a kid about their sexuality at such an early age. Are you trying to prove that they find it on themselves? Because if that's the case, you're educating them on it, and they're like becoming open to the idea rather than them finding out on their own. Because their base claim is that they find it out at a young age and they just never say anything or whatever. But is that really true?
But how many of them? It's a minority.
It is a minority amount. Like, so it's like it's not necessarily. And I mean, I don't know.
So you're saying schools? are
Let
making
me
kids
add
gay?
on to that.
Yes, in America
maybe-
nowadays they're allowing this shit, dude. The other day I seen
It sounded like Alex Jones.
the other day. No.
Everything's making your kids gay.
The other day I seen this thing on Instagram or on a reel that some kid got suspended or like suspended from school for wearing like a shirt that said like I support straight or something, or I'm straight or something. I forgot exactly what it said, but like the LGBT community there like got so offended and stuff, and then he went to the school board and he was like, it's not fair that I can't express my right through my shirt, but I see a bunch of LGBTQ flags hanging around the school.
Yeah, what the hell?
You know, so like, are you saying like my right isn't as important as theirs, right? And all this stuff. And I think that's true. Like, if you want to hang your flags, but you're gonna get offended over someone else expressing their opinion, like, dude, that's so hypocritical. All right, yeah, it is a bit hypocritical of it, but you know, at the end of the day, guys, it's just our opinion. It's obviously not even that serious. We're not here to like create or stir anything up, any beef. We love all people, so shout out to the people out there that we love. You know, guys, we're gonna get off this topic. It doesn't even matter. Not trying to get too political here about it. So what, other than Harry Potter, have you guys been watching anything else? Anything that you guys been kind of reading?
I mean, I saw a show called The Power.
The Power, is it the?
It's about the girls that got like the static shock thing. They evolved.
That's what
Oh,
it's called.
Yeah, The Power. It's pretty good. It's alright.
And then
They like
I thought
they
I thought it was the one,
they evolved a new organ that creates like a static, kind of like an eel, and they could make static out of their hands.
kind of like H2O, the mermaids.
And then like it empowered them, and they started taking over. Yeah.
man, I
'Cause
thought you were
apparently
talking
they
about
need
Power.
I
They
thought
need
me
the
too.
power.
Power, the one about like the music industry, right?
Yeah, by 50 Cent.
Yeah, I thought that's what he was talking about too.
Oh, that's what Christian mentioned too, but
Yeah.
no, it's another. It's on Amazon Prime.
Oh, okay.
It's a good show. It's not bad.
I'm just saying nothing's gonna be Harry Potter right now, guys. Strongly.
Well, I seen a recent TV show on Netflix. It's called
Is
the
it a
Ancient
K-drama?
No. It's called Ancient Artifacts,
Ancient
where
Artifacts?
they have like the Holy Grail, you know, the chalice that Jesus used, the crown that he had, the shroud and stuff like that. It's just those ancient, like old relics.
Mm-hmm. For the
Pretty
longest, I
in-
never
it's
knew
pretty
what
interesting.
the Holy Grail was. Never
Yeah,
knew
it
what
was
that
the
was.
Yeah, it's the chalice that that Jesus used on
Yeah.
his Last
Mhm.
Supper.
Yeah, but I always heard about the Holy Grail.
You
Like,
just
what the hell
didn't,
did I just
yeah.
did no. But like I said, I was
you
just
also you were also not religious at all, dude.
I
At one
wasn't.
point, like you were straight atheist.
dude,
So
I'm
that's why
telling
for us it was a big 360 to hear about the whole Muslim thing,
you.
because I remember
Yeah, 'cause-
I remember for even telling your brother, I'm like, because he was like, oh, Victor's like almost low key being snarky and joking about it on Messenger, and he would like say, oh, Victor's Muslim now or something like this, right? Like, or he's, and then like eventually I think as you were more serious, he would still make the comment, but it wasn't as like snarky, right? And so I eventually had to be like, yo, dude, if he is, like, allow him to tell us that, you know, because that's his own journey, dude. Like, I don't want to be hearing what Victor's doing, especially if it's something that personal, you know,
Mhm.
from you, because like it almost felt like he was making fun of it, you know, and maybe he was, because you know how your brother is too. But I was like, I would like to hear it from Victor instead, you know, like, and so. And he ended up stopping, obviously, making the, as I think as more like serious you got, he realized like, oh,
Because like that, I didn't know about the Holy Grail thing. I didn't know that Jesus was being worshipped. I didn't know anything.
yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it was a
At
big for
all.
us, like as knowing you your whole life. It's
Yeah, because everything
trip.
at the time, people would talk to me about it. Just literally came from one end to the other. I was just
yeah.
like, I didn't
I even
care.
remember one time we were out in like an LA trip, and we went to a McDonald's. I don't know why we went to a McDonald's. We weren't even ordering anything. I think we were just using the restroom or something. And some guy was like, some homeless man was like, "Oh yeah, Jesus loves you guys" or something like that. And you were
Oh,
like,
I remember
he's
that.
like, he might love them, but I don't know about me. I don't know about us or something like that. And then I was like, I think he loves me. You know what the fuck? You know, because like,
No, but I was trippy now when I figured out what people thought about Jesus here. Tripping.
Like,
I even
oh,
told
how?
I went to my mom too. Like, hey, did you know they worship Jesus? And she's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what the? I was tripping. I don't know why.
Well,
because you were
Jesus
so
is not,
close to it
I was just like, I
at
did
one
not
point.
know.
Yeah, you had no real like
No, but for me, it was just,
Je-
I don't know. It sounded
too good to be true.
no, not that. It sounded. I don't want to
Well-
be offensive, but like a, like
A
the
hoax?
Roman, like the Roman gods, like a
Oh,
demigod.
I see what you mean.
That's
yeah.
what I thought. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
that seems off. I think that's
Well,
what
in
Christianity.
the
Like Norse gods and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounded pagan a little bit to me.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and
in
some can. Oh, my bad. Rigo, what happened?
in the Catholic or Christian religion, basically, Jesus Christ is kind of like Muhammad in the Islam. He's like a prophet as well.
Well, no, he is a prophet. I think we can all agree there. I think, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I just don't think
The Messiah.
he's the Messiah, correct?
Yeah, he's the Messiah and a prophet.
Or well, he's not God, if that makes sense, right? Like he's not the God, Allah.
Yeah, he's the son of God.
Whatever, like he is the son of God. He is, he was just sent down, and people worship him in the way of he was God, right? I mean, maybe he did have the most power essentially, because again, he's the
Like
son.
even for us, saying son of God is blasphemous.
Is it? But why?
Because having a kid is something humans could only do.
That's not true.
Interesting.
Because God, how is he gonna have children?
No, but reason why it's not true is because if he's a creator of all creations, then there's no way only a human can have a kid. That logic.
No, like a son, like a biological son.
Well,
Or a son
he,
in a-
he
in like-
makes it. Oh, well, he doesn't make it from him. He would make it from.
Yeah, exactly. That's why for
The
us,
Holy-
like, it's low key.
the Holy Spirit, right?
He made
The
it
Holy
from like
Spirit.
a rib or whatever, and the dirt of, right?
That's
I,
not your
I thought it was
son.
like through the Holy
Well, it's
Spirit.
not your son, but essentially you are God's son, right?
Not like literal son.
No, well, no, but are you his son?
I don't like saying I'm his creation.
You considered his though. You just said I'm his creation.
Yeah, creation, but it doesn't mean son.
Well, I know, but like a creation is like I made my son.
Yeah.
He is my creation, right? Not biologically, but I mean.
For me, the son is like like let's say you're
So
talking
what
to
do you
somebody that
guys-
you're not related to, and like you call him a son, kind of like an endearing
So what do you guys consider yourselves like of him?
creation.
Just a creation?
Yeah, we have so he's the creator and then creation.
So I should just call my son a creation.
'Cause
Yeah,
he is a creation.
he is technically. No, I get
No,
what
but
you're saying. I
I
get what you're
didn't. But
saying.
saying son, yeah, like for us, like it's just
Because doesn't Allah mean like
it means the God.
the God, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Even Jesus' language, like the way, if you want to go on Google, you can see
Aramaic.
like, what he said, how he said God.
Ilah.
Said-
Ilah.
Ilah or Allah.
Mm.
Yeah. It's
Pretty
called
similar.
Jesus language is Aramaic, and
Yeah, it's a Semitic language,
it's
just like
it's
Arabic
pronounced
and
Ilah.
Hebrew. That's why they're so connected.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Mhm.
I feel like one of these days we're gonna find out like Jesus and the other gods are like all the same in one. I
See,
feel
like,
like that's
even
what it is
saying
at the end
that-
game.
That's I wouldn't
To
even
me,
say
I'm like that. That sounds very pagan.
it does because there's multiple gods in paganism, like
Yeah.
in the religion, and I don't personally.
I
You know, dude,
physically,
I don't
I
even-
physically cringe when I hear that. Even when I'm watching TV shows and they're like,
I don't
"Oh, the
even
God
know,
of this
though,
and
like,
that," I'm like, what the hell?
Because part of me wants to believe there's multiple gods. Because I mean, the world is just so vast, dude. But at the same time, like
But if there were multiple gods,
they
it would
would be
have been
very,
chaos.
it would be very present. Yeah,
It would
you
be chaos.
You would see it,
Because one god would be like, I want it to be sunny today, and then the other
and
god's
there
like,
would be
nah.
correct. So maybe all those other gods weren't essentially gods.
Yeah, so it's just like it's the one. That's why
Yeah.
the monotheistic religions to me make more sense.
I mean, it does make sense. Again, I just more of like.
Other religions, other cultures.
Well, not, dude. It's because it's weird to if you think of like other gods, like in like pagan, right? Like like the whole
Like Zeus and all that.
Zeus, Thor, and all these people, right? Thor was, I guess, technically a demigod, but all these like supposable gods that were out there. There's no way that they all just like got along and didn't want to all rule together.
I mean, they didn't. Zeus was literally
The
like
strongest
coming
one,
down
essentially, right?
coming down here and just having sex with
With
like,
all the
women.
and that's what pagan is like
and I mean, look
savagery.
at God of War. They fought against him. Like they didn't. Yeah,
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, there would be way more chaos.
there'd be chaos. for
More,
sure.
especially if they were coming down here and like doing
Mhm.
that, So like, I don't think that's what makes me almost rule out the whole pagan religion because of that. You can't just claim the stories of a god coming down here and they're like having sex with all these women, and they're obviously very dominant gods. They're not like.
And if you notice, they're all human-like. They look like humans.
So, there would definitely be way more chaos than there is. I mean, there is chaos now technically, so who knows? But
I mean, in this world.
In this world.
But if you look at the whole universe, it's
chaotic.
It's not chaotic at all.
Oh no, it's actually very.
It's very uniform. Everything is aligned.
It's the humans in this world have made it chaotic.
Yeah, because we got free will.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So you're saying if they take away our free will,
he can, but he won't. I mean, it's all a test either way. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess it's not weird if it is considered a test.
Test to see who goes to paradise.
To see who goes to. You know, I'm just saying, if I do get into heaven, I better see. I don't want the pretty kids, bro. I better see the Hollywood sign popping up.
Hollywood sign?
You know how it's all pretty in movies? They have the palm trees and then it's like the Hollywood sign?
I think it's going to be crazy.
I mean, it's unimaginable, dude. It's how can one imagine something so peaceful that way when we never known true peace?
Mm-hmm.
You know? So, like, in a world...
Well,
I don't know.
I seen episode on the TV show called Supernatural. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's an
but when a person dies over, like, let's say what's his name, the other guy, Bob, or basically their father, but not their actual father, but like the one who taught them how to hunt better and stuff like that. When he actually spoiler alert, when he actually died, he went to a kind of like a dream of his most happiest precious moment, and I guess that's what they call heaven, you know, when you die.
That's essentially what people like to believe.
It's peaceful. Yeah,
but I mean,
I feel like that's what heaven is.
Nah, there's no way that it's just gonna be a dream of your own happiness. Like, I honestly would be more upset at the fact that
because what about like Hitler? Like, what is his happiness? Like, is he gonna?
Is he just? I mean,
he probably went to hell.
Well, we don't know that though, right? We don't know at the end times who repents and who gets. Well, yes, but like, you know how people say at the end,
the dude committed suicide. Like
that's also yeah. Anyways, let's just play into like if he did go, like how you're saying, what if it was Hitler and he did get into heaven? Like, what is his happiness, bro? Nothing but little mini Hitlers running around.
Most likely.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't think it's necessarily a dream. I think it is a paradise that it's indescribable, so it feels like a dream to us. I don't think we're gonna necessarily see we might see all our loved ones. Who knows?
Maybe.
You know. But I do think it's.
Yeah, who knows?
I don't know. It could be. I don't know.
I mean, because there's a story for us, like, there's some guy, I forget, he goes to paradise, and he's like, my paradise will not be completed if I don't have my family. And then God's
maybe maybe it is a vision of your own paradise.
Like, okay, I'll give your family then.
Of what you consider your paradise.
Yeah.
Maybe, right? Because it would be cool to see everybody hanging out somewhere in paradise, right? Instead of it just being like my own paradise. But everybody having one paradise.
I think everyone, yeah.
That would be cool. And then, like you said, what if God's like, okay, you made it up here, so I'll reward you with having your family next to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rather than it's just a dream and everybody has a room. Because I know there's a thing on American Dad when they were supposedly fighting God up there or whatever. And they got up to heaven and everybody had their own doors. But they were able to come out and like socialize with everybody else that got in there. But when they went into those doors, it was like their happiness. Yeah. Who knows? Weird segue, guys, but actually let us know what you guys think about this. What do you guys think about where you go when you die? That'd be a cool topic to talk about in between the viewers. If you guys want to like comment down there and let us know what you guys think, that'd be cool. We'll obviously be reading. Well, I know I will at least.
I mean, interesting enough, last week when Selena was here, she's like, "Hey, where do you get a Quran from?"
Huh.
And I was like, I could just get you one like on the spot.
I've been
'Cause
needing
she-
one, dude.
Cause she saw this girl on TikTok, this black girl.
Bald?
She's a non-Muslim. She wears like glasses. That's reading about the Quran, and I don't know. She became big out of nowhere, but she's a non-Muslim.
Is she bald?
I don't know. She's a little heavy set.
No, maybe not. I
But
know-
yeah, Selena's like, hey, where do you get one? And I was like, you want one? She's like, yeah. Like I don't know why the other ones don't interest me, but this one does interest me.
It's because you've shown interest, and she looks up.
No,
to
dude, I tried.
No, I'm saying
I tried, but then
even if you
the
don't,
TikTok girl was the one that.
even
got
yeah,
it
but
into-
you planted a seed somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
a seed has been planted.
probably.
And
I mean, she did ask you
'Cause
Oh,
for
she didn't-
the
and
Quran.
so exactly.
Well, I mean, the first thing she asked me is like, hey, what do you read again? The Quran? I was like, yeah.
And so because you planted that seed long ago, and maybe she like, it just had to be planted. For it didn't, you don't have to do anything about it.
Yeah, she even
You
told
know?
she's like, oh, because
And
I
so-
get scared thinking about it.
Eventually, because she's seeing something being normalized, like on a platform that she's comfortable on, maybe and I feel like that God speaks in those ways, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
but I told her too, like, that's good that you're scared, like,
It is.
to think about, like, when you die.
You should have a
Oh,
fear.
like, that's good. Like, that's your soul telling you.
And a lot of people are missing that, bro. A lot of people are missing the fear.
No, I think they should ignore it.
I guess
And they
that's
should
true.
essentially just go
Along
play
with their
games
way,
or-
yeah. They don't think
watching
about
stuff,
it,
yeah.
and like they don't allow themselves to be.
Yeah, but I told her, like, that's fine. Like, it's good that you're scared. But that's like your soul telling you, like, let's look into stuff.
Yeah, and find what can help with that fear more rather than.
Because right now, death to me is like, oh, it's gonna happen.
It
I
is
don't
gonna
really-
happen. I'm afraid of it still, low key a little bit. Like I think about it.
Not really.
I just think about it, and my fear isn't necessarily the dying part. My fear is like leaving my kids behind and stuff. That's where my fear comes from, you know. Yeah. So I think that's.
I
Like,
mean, same with me. Like, I'm not afraid of dying, but it's what I'm gonna leave to my people. You know, like I feel like I haven't accomplished a lot of things yet, but I will. And
I know.
I just
think,
don't want to. I don't want to
think
go yet without doing all those.
Great thing to think about is like, you don't necessarily need to accomplish a lot, dude.
Mm-mm.
Success is what you define and how you make it out to be. And if you're looking purely to leave stuff behind because it's whether it's money or like, oh, I didn't build a company or I didn't, right? I feel like you're never truly gonna succeed because you're trying too hard instead of finding like what your legacy really is, you know?
Or basically like a life purpose.
I guess a purpose, you know, but your purpose can also be like my purpose for me, dude, is just to be a great dad at this point. If my bakery and everything else comes into fruition, then you know I'll thank to God. But like, if it doesn't, I think I'm gonna be just as happy being able to be a successful person that can give things to my kids and like show them the love that like wasn't always there for us as kids. You know what I mean? To me, that if I know my kids are full of love, dude, I think I would die happier, you know, like that fear would definitely not be there as much. Because I mean, dude, realistically, like they're kids, who's gonna look after them? Like my fear is again dying or something happening to their parents and like someone like not I mean, I don't even know if my mom or anything, but them being somewhere else, they're just not happy anymore, you know? And they can't find that happiness because you know how it happens, kids so go through things and then they go through their whole lives like being traumatized practically. So that's where I think my legacy needs to be personally. I think if I like align myself correctly with God and everything eventually, and everything will like fall into its place. I have a hard time allowing myself to become almost vulnerable to like what God wants me to do. It's almost like I need to stop lifting my own weight and allowing Him to lift it for me. You know what they say, you know, like give him your issues essentially, but I don't. I tend to worry too much about it.
I get you.
But the point is, RJ, don't be afraid to leave anything behind that's not material. Material things, dude, are gonna come and go regardless.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, exactly.
So like, even if you leave it behind, dude.
That'd be dope if I could take my beanie. No, I'm kidding.
I only asked for one thing.
Just
One
my
thing
beanie.
only, please, a
Just my
beanie.
beanie.
Oh, Victor, quick question. I know this is off topic, but do you have the headpiece that you wear?
The headpiece? Well,
Yeah, when you go to a mosque,
oh
like
no. I mean, you could
what is
have
that
it.
called?
I forget the name, but
You know what I'm
the
talking
skull
about, though,
cap.
right?
The wrap thing, the one.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, the
yeah.
skull
No,
cap.
the
Oh, the school.
yeah, that one.
No. I take my beanie usually. Right now, because my hair's long, and if I put the skull cap on, it looks funny.
But
Like the hair's
isn't
popping
your hair
out.
supposed to be kind of long?
No, it's just not really
No, your
long.
beard.
Cause didn't like Jesus have long hair?
Yeah, he had it too. It wasn't touching the shoulders.
Oh, that's right.
That's as long as we could have it.
And the rest is feminine.
And right here, yeah, we can't have it too long.
That's fair.
That's interesting.
That's fair. And what makes you? What's the purpose of having the cap? Is it just more of a?
I mean, it's just. I mean, yeah, it's just. I don't know, honestly. It's just.
Like
It's not. You don't need it for men. Like we don't
So
need.
it's
Like
just
there,
like a
there is
choice.
a dress code for men though. Like
No.
we can't be showing our knees when we're out in public.
So you can't wear shorts.
I mean, you can wear shorts, but not like those freaking. You know, like
Like
you know how
these?
like they're wearing shorts nowadays, right now. Like
The
that,
hoochie daddy
like all the way
shorts.
to your thighs.
Is this fine?
No, like you gotta cover up your.
Oh, I don't like long shorts. That makes me look like a cholo.
Like even
So
the misunderstanding on it's like only girls have a dress code. Like no, like the human race has a dress code. Like if you're a buff dude, you can't be showing off your muscles because it's attractive. Like you're inviting people.
You're creating.
Women. Yeah, you're
lust,
inviting. Yeah.
essentially. Yeah.
Like you can't show your belly button either.
Oh shit. I just
So
thought
like
that-
the men got a dress code as well.
I don't know. I like these shorts though.
Do you-
Better than longer shorts.
do you wear the robe?
Once in a while, not too much.
I've been wanting to get one, and not even for religious purposes. I just
Every once in a while, but not too often. I mean that's more Middle
okay.
Eastern stuff. Like you could wear regular clothes, just be modest about it. That's it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
yeah.
I thought it was like 100% you gotta wear this on a holiday or something like that.
Oh no. Just be modest and you're fine. Don't be showing any thighs.
And the word for today, guys, is modest.
Modest.
Or modesty, right? But getting away from this topic specifically, Rigor did mention earlier Ohio becoming a recreational state for marijuana. So I think that's a very cool thing. So, let's go ahead and give them a round of applause for Ohio. That's cool. That's cool. More states are starting to do it, and so it's becoming like this cool thing. I don't know. What's your guys' take on the recreational part of it?
Well, bro, look at it this way. Here in the Philippines, it's still treated as a illegal substance. It's close to like meth and stuff and those type of drugs. And recently there was an old American white dude. He's really old, like 60s to 70s plus, and he actually got caught by the DEA here. It's called PDEA, the Philippine Drugs Enforcement something. And then he actually got caught growing his own marijuana for medical use. And a lot of people on the comments that I'm seeing, like I seen this online, and they were like, "Nah, come on, come on, Philippines! Like, why are you guys still behind? Look at Thailand; they're already like ahead of us when it comes to like legalization and stuff like that." And it's just sad, to see that like an old person who actually needs it for medical use. Because I guess this old man has been into a lot of surgeries, and he's actually prescribed by the doctor to actually take medical use off of it.
Mhm. Yeah, I think
So
if
it's
it's
actually
recreational, yeah, I mean, for medical use, I think it's perfectly fine.
right.
Especially if you need it, man. Like, and he's an older man already.
Yeah, he's old, dude. Like I could share you guys the link later. I have it on my Facebook, I believe.
Because my opinion on that, I mean, it's I don't really care for it at all. It's based mostly on Islam, you know. I can't really support the recreational use on it.
Right. What about for medical use? Do they
That's
also
fine.
accept that or
If you
no?
need it for
Okay.
medical use, that's fine.
Okay, I gotcha.
Like if you're dying, like you need a drug, like that's perfect. That's halal. But if it's for recreational, I can't support that.
Well, going back to what Edgar was saying about recreational use, yeah, a lot of states are actually opening up. I think the first state was California, right?
That became recreational?
No, Colorado, I think.
Oh, Colorado. Okay, but hey, it's still a win in California, right?
Yeah, it's illegal in California. Where we're specifically at right now, we've been having trouble with the whole um, federal being put to use almost.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Because
but
I know some jobs are not really testing for THC anymore, and you know when they do a drug screening test for job applications.
Yeah, I don't think anyone really cares anymore.
no, they do.
They do?
They do.
Oh yeah, because you got.
I recently got
you
let go
did.
from a job that I had just started, and because of my like pee and blood work didn't match with like the fake pee I gave, they let me go.
He's like, sir, you gave us dog piss.
And you can, I guess you can tell it's synthetic compared to what I gave. You know, um,
Wait, it wasn't even real human piss.
I don't know. It's synthetic. I buy it at a liquor store, like a smoke shop.
Oh shit!
Is
Yeah.
that the one with the heating pads?
Yeah.
I thought you got it from someone.
Nah.
But even then, you think they would catch you?
Well,
If you got it from like a human?
Oh, I maybe not. Well, supposedly they were trying to say DNA, but I don't know how true that is. Like, is DNA in piss?
What if they're probably like
Nah, bro,
something's
I don't
off on
think
this
so.
piss, and then they just try to make you say like, "Oh, it's fake." Like they weren't sure, but
Then
you know-
that's a
you know what I mean?
Dude, because I went to an actual like when I went to work on
yeah. See,
a,
that this is the thing:
home
is
care.
urine is not considered an ideal source of DNA, but it may contain epithelial cells that can be used to extract DNA.
So they probably did see something off on it, maybe.
Yeah, and it didn't match with the blood work that pee in the synthetic pee.
Like,
Also,
you
they
gave us
did blood
animal
work on
piss.
you as well.
Yeah, to work at the hospital.
Oh yeah, I mean,
And
it's
so-
gonna show on the blood test.
Yeah, so everything didn't match necessarily, you know, and then
I mean, you were
but
screwed either way.
But if it was 2024, they wouldn't have been able to fire me for it because legally
Why?
in 2024, starting January 2024, they can test you for drugs, but weed cannot be like counted as in, or they can't discount you because of marijuana. If they take your blood work because something happened like at work or something and marijuana was there, obviously they have to time stamp it by the time of incident. But if it's out of like that time frame and it's more of like it's just in your system, then they can't say it was marijuana. It's same with alcohol, you know. So I think they can like almost time stamp when it was more frequent,
Recently used.
Present, yeah.
as recent in your blood. So they won't be able to use marijuana as it'll be strictly as recreational as it can be. Mm-hmm.
So I mean, like if you used it like an hour before,
Yeah.
and then an accident, and then they could probably fire you.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. That's in law. It's gonna be in effect in 2024.
And that's what I read.
Okay.
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I've been dealing with. I mean, it kind of just sucked. Whatever, it is what it is, you know. And it was honestly, I was just dishwashing there and like prepping stuff, so it wasn't even like I was doing anything. So it was weird to me that they wouldn't.
Yeah, and for Chris, like, they didn't even drug test him at all.
And it's crazy because they're such a like.
They're like testing freaking lawyers, doctors.
That's why
It's technically a federal job,
it is. It is a federal job.
and he didn't get tested at all, man. So what's going on, Rigor?
Well, stepping out of the topic, well, how do you guys feel about AI,
I don't know.
artificial intelligence?
I don't know too much about AI, but it's a little trippy.
Like, how they could copy songs or actually make songs from such and such artists, and they could play like a different song. You know how mind-boggling that is to me?
Yeah, dude, they can make it sound like a person, dude. I feel
Exactly,
I
like
feel like that's gonna be used at war at one point. I think they are probably using that now for like
just imagine like
propaganda. You know,
yeah, just imagine how
using
much
AI
damage it would cost.
Oh, I definitely
for
did.
propaganda. Like they're probably doing that.
I mean, I don't know what the requirements are right now, and they claim they don't do it because it can like mess things up. But I mean, how much stuff do they really hide from us?
Yeah, because AI is a trip in itself, man.
It is, dude.
Very trippy.
AI has helped me with some mighty fine things in life.
Actually, you know how we were talking about fitness and stuff like that. If you actually go to ChatGPT and if you want to have like a workout plan, the AI could do that for you.
I know.
Like you
I
just put it,
seen, dude. I seen.
you could just put your age, your weight, or what you're trying to do. It will tell you like literally every single thing that you need to succeed on. I mean,
I
to
know,
reach
dude.
your goal.
I tried it. I even put in like a meal plan. It gives me recipes. It'll tell me like everything.
So pretty much your coaches, fitness coaches are not. You technically don't need them.
Like read this right here. Like this is trippy, Rigor.
The first AI nation, a ship with 10,000 NVIDIA H100 GPUs worth 500 million could become the first ever sovereign territory that relies entirely on artificial intelligence for its future. Think about that.
They're making
Wow.
a freaking AI community, man.
That's almost scary though if you think about it.
This is straight up iRobot stuff.
Did you
right
guys
there.
ever see that? It was a story essentially. They asked AI, "How could you take over the world?" or something like that.
Mhm.
And
No, I haven't seen it. No.
And AI created this. I'm not gonna do it this episode, guys, just because it is hard to do a little bit to add it. Actually, if I can find the clip where it's not too long, I'll add it on the timestamp so you guys can see the video I'm talking about. I was able to successfully do it with that haunted video that Rigor did. So if I can do that here, I will. But essentially, AI created this like story where when they asked it that how it could do it. I forgot the name and everything, so I don't want to like butcher it too much. I'll just give like a little, and you guys can look it up, whenever you guys have time. But said robot, right, AI, ended up being able to escape from its creation of what it was, a computer, through wireless, and it lived out in a robo thing, the Roombas, the vacuum cleaner, the robot vacuum cleaners. It was able to install itself into that, and then like as it got closer and closer, I don't know how exactly, but it ended up like being able to like take over a whole network of things, and like it was shutting down like banks and everything. It ended up just learning and learning and learning and learning, and it eventually started taking over humanity and stuff. And it all like started with AI like having the conscience and someone asking it like,
How can it take over?
uh-huh.
Because I mean, cars running computer chips too. They could
Well,
probably
see,
just
well,
go
that's how it
anywhere.
started. It essentially jumped from like program to program, wherever it could, and if it couldn't, it lived out like in the Roomba for a while until it was able to like, oh, I can like, maneuver my way out of here or whatever. But it was a scary story, and I kind of want to find it so we can listen to it. But
It's gonna be a problem because that thing that Elon Musk is trying to do with the chip.
the neural chip.
And
What if
neurochip.
the AI could just take over your body, dude?
Well, that's also kind of the scary part. Like, will it be programmed with an AI? Right, it has to be in order
I
for
don't
it to
know.
be able to like.
Because I think the idea for the chip is if somebody has like a
Disability
neurological,
or something, yeah.
yeah, it could just create like little shock things on your brain.
It'll
or something.
create like an
electricity,
electric Neuralink almost to.
And it could just help you.
Because you know how our brain has like these connections, that web essentially.
Yeah.
It'll create one of those almost and connect it.
Like he just said, like if your arm doesn't work, you could
get it to work.
Make
So it's
it
gonna be
work.
for like neurological defects, like a lot
It's
of that.
crazy, dude.
It is crazy, but imagine the cost. First of all, he claims it's gonna be like cheap for people, but
$50.
dude, pharmaceutical companies
50
like are
bucks.
not gonna allow this.
I
But
think
then
if
again, it's
50
Elon
bucks, I would
Musk.
buy
I'm
it.
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
Elon
it's
Musk
Elon
will
Musk,
work with the
dude.
price.
It doesn't matter, dude. Elon Musk or not, he seems like a good guy, but he's still one of the rich. He's one of
Okay, so I mean, a phone. How much is that? Almost 1,000. So it's probably gonna be like
the, around there.
1,500.
You think so?
And then
I'm
just
gonna
call
say
it
like
affordable.
I'm gonna say like 2 to 4, max to 4.
But
you know?
But would you guys do it? Like if you guys had like a
I don't know,
disability?
man. The Bible talks about a chip
Probably
being
not.
implanted, and I will not risk being taken over by anything that's
The
like.
mark up,
I don't think
mark up the
Bible
beast,
talks about
right?
chip.
It does. It talks about something being implanted on your hand or something like that.
Oh, like buying
Yeah,
things.
Yeah, no,
and that's
the-
similar,
it's
bro.
called-
That's similar. You're
It's
it's called
allowing
mark up the beast.
you're allowing something to essentially take over your free will.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah. So
Sounds true.
it sounds fun, dude. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds fun because he's like, eventually, if you want to just look up something, then you can just like think about it and it'll look it up. But dude, like, I think we're in a thin line of playing with what we know is right and is wrong, and it just takes a little slip up for that wrong to massively create like a huge impact, like somewhere. You know. But that's just
Yeah.
speaking about right and wrong, we did kind of talk about morals and values. Or do you want to add something to that?
I don't know, because the whole chip thing. Because I mean, you could technically buy things with this.
The same thing, yes, but
You know
that's
what I
what
mean?
they're trying to. But you can throw away your phone, and you will no longer be located. You
Yeah.
can't throw away an installed chip.
No,
You-
but the whole thing with the buy is the to purchase things,
Mhm.
right?
But you,
What if it's not?
But that's
that?
what they say. It's only to purchase things,
Yeah,
and that's what I'm saying. That can be considered the mark of the beast, right? Like,
maybe. Yeah. 'Cause what if it's not, dude?
well, yeah, but we can get rid of this. We can
Mm.
physically get rid of this, and it's not. We can detach from internet right
Because
now.
once it becomes like strictly
Inside your
like
body,
without
right?
using a bill, because I feel like it's moving towards that también.
Well, that's the whole point. That's what they want to do.
But then that could be it right there.
But I don't think it can because we can get rid of this.
Maybe.
We can get away from the internet. When you have a chip physically installed in you,
Mm,
it obviously has to receive some transmission or like
yeah.
internet to. You can't get away from it no more. You have to dig that out and like throw it away or something. Or what if it's like once you like sink it to your body, it like almost becomes part of you. You know, like
Mm.
I don't know. That's the scary part.
Essentially, it becomes a part of you because it's inside your body.
No, yeah, it becomes a part of you. But what if like somehow it grows within like starts attaching? You know what I'm talking about? So when you do try to like deattach it, it's already connected to like your main veins or something. So you like kill yourself if you take it out.
I see what you're saying.
Like, we don't know what they're doing to this stuff. They're like, we just don't. And Neuralink is. I know maybe he has some good to do with it, but it's just as scary. Like,
Well, yeah, it's unknown. That's why it's gonna be scary for everybody.
I don't know, man. I don't think I would do it, even if I had the money and it was offered to me. Like, hey, you can be like half cyborg, but do I really want to be a half cyborg? Not really.
I wouldn't.
You know,
mind that.
I think about people that say like I would like to live forever. I don't know if I would like to live forever. I'm gonna be honest.
No, but I mean, human life is really quick, though. You know. what I
Yeah,
mean?
but when you start adding like this robot mechanics onto your body, you're essentially creating a life that's not yours anymore.
That's true. I see
know?
your point.
Yeah, your other half might low key deteriorate, but what they're just gonna keep adding components until you're a full robot,
Yeah, I'm good.
and our consciousness just always
Yeah.
gets transferred just to a new body or whatever.
Yeah, like RoboCop, huh?
Almost like right. There's a movie on that where like if your body goes and you have enough money, you just get a new robot body and just transfer down your data into your brain, and you're just there again. Kind of like the movie about that one robot. Chippy,
Oh, Chappie.
Chappie or something like that.
Yeah,
No, I haven't seen that movie.
But it's a good movie.
it's a good one. It's a good indie.
Yeah. But speaking about like the right and wrongs, right? Where we're at currently in Bakersfield, They have this thing going where I guess they're saying they're purposely putting signs everywhere about like don't give money to like panhandlers
Or homeless.
or the homelessness. You know, like people that are asking for money and like almost being beggars around the businesses. What do you guys think about that? What's your guys' view there?
I mean, I feel
if
like
I see a homeless guy and he's asking for, like, I'm gonna give him something.
Mm-hmm.
But if he looks like a druggie, I'm not. Because what if he buys
Drugs.
drugs? But if someone's genuinely asking, like, hey, I need food,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
And
gonna
they'll
give
take
him
food though.
and I'll give him the food. Because I mean, dude, there's some panhandlers that are just,
They won't take food. They want the money.
or they have a job and they just do this just to.
Oh,
fucking
for
get
free?
money.
Yeah, to like it's for money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's
I
probably
mean,
them that are
that's-
messing everything up.
Yeah.
that's what I used to do. Like I would like if they were asking for money, I was like, "But are you hungry?" They were like, "Yeah, all right, come with me to the store and pick whichever you want." You know, that's how I helped out on
Yeah,
that.
that's what I do too.
But
Same.
regarding to your question, I feel like we are heading towards a cashless society. You know how
We're going back to the
there
old
are
ways. We're gonna start trading.
you know no, I was saying like crypto. I'm not saying it's going to be, but cryptocurrency is probably one of the biggest things coming for us.
Yeah, but if everything starts shutting down because we become cashless, crypto's not even gonna be transferable.
This is why I'm getting silver. Anyone will buy silver.
Anyone will buy silver.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you need silver for almost every single thing that we have right now.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. You get enough amount, even like 1 ounce of silver will eventually cost a good amount.
Right.
I don't know. I don't want to be the person that says we shouldn't give people things. It's more of a business thing. I feel like because if I've had a business, I don't want people coming around scaring off the customers that do want to come in just because it's known as a panhandler area, right? I don't want to be mean either and say they don't have a place, but it's almost like Victor said. What if they're just faking it too, or
Some, especially if
Right.
they want money.
or what if they're just like are druggies and they are scaring the customers, like, and it's essentially hurting your pockets. Now I don't even have room to help you because my goal is when I do own a little bakery cafe thing, is to all the leftovers instead of throwing them away, is going around at the end of the shift or having like a worker to do it. Hey, go around give this to the homeless if you know a family that needs food. Because
Dude, there's a lot of ways.
food waste happens so much in this industry, bro. Like so much.
It's insane.
And so like there's enough food realistically from all the food waste that goes from restaurants. If they put it into a clean bag and want to give it away, we can probably solve homelessness in some areas here in Bakersfield just from all the food waste.
Yeah, dude, it's ridiculous. And they
So-
get pissed too.
And dude, it's bad. Yeah, when you try to take it or something, like if
Yeah,
it's
like-
bad, like you're already throwing it in the
They're
garbage.
losing money. Like, dude, it's already lost.
It's already lost. Like
It's not there no more.
so I have a 50-50 on that take. I do prefer giving them food rather than
It's going to
money.
this. It's going to this program. It's called the Open Door Network, and it's supposed to. Yeah, it's like a homeless shelter here in Kern County.
And the
Like
food-
they want us to donate the money to them.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, instead of doing that, right?
But how do I? The reason I don't trust those dude is because like, who knows if they're keeping the money to themselves sometimes.
who knows?
And that's the scary part. Didn't you guys see Red Cross was doing that or something like that? They keep like a percentage of whatever. So if like someone donates $1 million, they technically become rich too.
I mean, they're supposed to be a nonprofit,
Well-
And they're not. That's the problem. They're profiting still.
but it's
I don't wanna-
That's where it's all weird. There's donations.
It's weird, right? Like it's.
They could just like, because I mean, if you think about how are the employees getting paid
Well,
True.
they have to do the donations.
if it's nonprofit, you know what I mean?
Well, nonprofits usually volunteers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when you're getting paid through a nonprofit, it's coming from those donations. It's donation based, and usually the state funds these nonprofits sometimes. So
Yeah.
then,
Yeah, you can't be pocketing money. Like, come on.
people do though.
Yeah.
Like
I
even
mean,
those
people do.
even those big churches. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mega chicken.
Also,
Yeah, that's insane.
another recent one is, and I don't want to step politics, but the BLM,
Oh yeah, I don't wanna
the,
get into this topic honestly.
but no, I'm just saying, just a
All
quick,
life matter.
quick,
All lives matter, dog.
no, they're saying that the head people on that group, they're actually bought mansions,
Yeah,
houses,
and
and
why
stuff
do you
like that for
think
themselves
Candace Owens doesn't align with them? And they call her
because of
like
those.
because well BLM is it's in a see I don't want to get into this, guys. I don't really want to get into this.
We could move on to the
Yeah,
next.
it's just it's a very strong topic, guys, and I have very strong opinions on like why it was created and stuff, and a lot of people are blind to see it. I feel like they are at least, but it can be considered an opinion also. Anyways, we're gonna move on from that topic. We're not gonna get political on you guys because I think we said it last time. We're not very well equipped to
Yeah,
be talking
informed.
you know, and we don't want to just be speaking out of our asses either. So, you know,
That's correct.
yeah. So cool. Anything like let's talk traveling. We haven't really talked traveling, right?
No, we haven't.
Let's talk traveling, guys. Like, what's I guess out of us three here, what's one place that like the first place you think of, and the top spot that you really would like to visit for its culture, whatever it may be, that's always interested you? Like, where is that? Where do you guys want to go?
I feel like everybody's gonna say Japan. All three of us.
I don't think so. I do want to go to
I
Japan, but that's not my spot. That's not my number one spot.
I'd say Japan for me. It's just because I want to see, or actually I want to see for myself how, what I hear from other people, like Japanese people are modest. They're like they're clean, cleanliness in their country is really good. I just want to see the people. I want to try their food. I want to see because somebody told me that if you go north of Japan, you'll see the old ways, and if you go south of Japan, you'll see like
More
the
modern. Hmm.
new modern. You know what I mean? So I kind of want to see the transition of that. Like, oh, this is what Japan used to be
Because they don't
like,
even
and then
count themselves as states; they're like regions, I believe.
yeah, yeah.
Um, aren't you like 2 hours away from Japan?
I am 2 hours away from Japan, man, but the funds, bro, it's all the
It's
funds
not
right
even.
now for me.
Well, yeah, right now I get it, but I looked it up and it's not even that pricey from the Philippines to Japan. It's like super
Yeah,
cheap.
the plane tickets are not that expensive, but the actual trip itself is gonna cost you some
I
money.
mean, dude, we've been budgeting it and we've been looking at it like fantasizing almost, creating these fake trips to Japan. And just me and my brother, if we were to go, just us, right? We would
Yeah.
both need to take just 2,500 each. That's including the plane ticket, the hotel.
And how many sites can you visit with 2,500?
We would be there a week,
Oh, okay, week's top, and
so that's not
you're
bad.
You
You're
got to
sp-
budget hard.
you're spending around. Well, that's what we're doing. We're doing it with the minimum, right? So like,
Cup noodles or
no, dude, you're spending like $30 a day on food. So $60 a day.
'Cause I heard it's expensive. Over
We
there.
put it into the budget, dude. We put it into a budget, and so essentially for the food, we'd be paying like $500-600 for a week, and that's not saying.
we
And we also maxed it out a little bit. So it's 60 for both of us a day, right? We put 100 a day just because the little snacks you want to buy, the little right, and then activities you spend about $19 a day. And we're not necessarily
not bad.
we're not necessarily gonna be doing hella activities either. We're gonna be sightseeing. We're gonna be right. So like, and then some tours that you do, they feed you on the tours, and the tours are like 30, 40
Oh, wow.
bucks. So it's really not that bad if you're going to spend, and which we're not really going to spend because you can't even bring items back, luggage, weight. Then you have to pay for that. So it's more of an experience in pictures and stuff, and like the food we're gonna eat, things we're gonna see, because we could buy souvenirs. But if it's too heavy, then you're paying for that luggage, and that's what
like a little keychain or something.
we're also looking at. That like, yeah, if we're gonna go, obviously don't go and like spend on items that you have to carry back that are big or whatever, you know. So keychains, maybe like some cool stickers. I don't know, something that you can bring and it's still like cool little memory of Japan.
did you think of those capsule hotels. Like you
Yeah,
could
yeah,
just
and well, and
yeah.
turns out that those would be more expensive because right now everybody wants to do it.
Oh wow,
So
I thought it would be
it's
way
more
cheaper.
no, it's more expensive to do that by the week instead of us getting like an Airbnb out there, like a little apartment, which is like super cheap, dude, for a week.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we've been like kind of fantasizing going on different websites, Expedia, Booking, everything, just trying to find the best prices and stuff. And it's not too bad. $5,000 in total, we can definitely enjoy Japan. You know.
But I would just bring extra just in case, you
Well,
know.
we that's the plan. That's the plan if we ever do go. But that's like that's the plan. We're obviously gonna take extra to be safe, but we're also not trying to go to overspend because
Gotcha, gotcha.
Bring
I
an
mean-
extra 500 just in case.
yeah, something like that. Like you don't need to. I don't need to bring a hella because if you think about it, if you're like, oh, I still have 2,000 on backup just in case, you're gonna spend. You are going to spend. So we're going with that in mind that we're not taking as much, so we're not obviously overdoing it. And this again, we already counted in the transportation, the food, the activities, everything. Everything has been accounted for from flight to food to like doing the rail cars that they have,
Oh,
stuff like that. And so what we were thinking is doing like 3 days in like Osaka and then like the rest of the week in Tokyo. And
question though. At what season or what
we're thinking
months
around
are good?
May because May is like the best time apparently to travel to Japan.
I see.
The rest of the time is either too cold, snowing, or raining.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Probably gonna be a lot of tourists then, huh?
Around that time, yeah. People like to go around that time. But I mean, I think that's the fun part. Because then now you're seeing different people and like you don't feel so not, and maybe you can get someone that does speak English that can help you out, you know what I mean? It does suck. I told Miguel about that. I was like, I would like to go when there's not a lot of tourists, but realistically, being the only tourist around is gonna kind of be more of a disadvantage for us.
You got your phone, dude? Google
Yeah, that's
Translate.
that too. Oh, we even considered the fact that you have to pay like the whatever fee it is for your phone, depending on the company you have, for international travel.
Then you could probably get little Miguel the
Mine comes with it, so
the rent a girlfriend, dude.
he probably would.
Have you seen that?
No,
No, I don't think so,
You haven't seen
bro.
that?
I remember, bro. We went to the strip club and he was afraid to throw once.
He was afraid to throw some ones. He's like, I feel like I'm gonna hit them.
No, but you could rent a girlfriend in Japan, dude.
That's crazy.
You could rent a family. It's crazy, dude. I will see streamers and they do that, like for the content,
Yeah,
They rent a girlfriend.
that's crazy. I wonder if any of them actually like try to get them as like
Supposedly you can't. Like that's not. Maybe some,
in the contract.
but in the there's no sexual like anything.
No, not like that. Like now that they like this girl, they're gonna keep trying
Like
to go for her.
he's
and
saying like
harass her.
actually pursue the
Probably
girl.
happens,
Right? Like what if this girl really is into you or something?
but like it's a business for the girl.
It is a business for the girl
She's
at the end
getting
of the day.
paid, dude.
So if you keep paying her, she's obviously gonna hang out with you. Anyways, that's Japan would be a really cool spot. What about
Yeah,
you?
Tokyo would be fine.
Yeah, Japan would.
You
be
think too
good.
Japan as well?
Yeah, Japan. I'd like to go somewhere in the Middle East for sure. Mecca.
Yeah, but like your number one spot, where would you want to go?
I want to go to Mecca right now, just for the pilgrimage, and then after that, then
Anywhere else?
yeah,
That's fair. I think for me would be Norway,
Norway.
the Netherlands and stuff out there.
Quick question, Vic. At Mecca, there is a the wall that they actually
Man, what happened?
in Mecca. There's an actual wall, right? Like that they go to
A law?
A wall.
a wall.
No, I think you're talking about the wall in Jerusalem.
The Great Wall of China.
Oh, okay.
But there's the cube,
I think that's what it is.
the
Where
pilgrimage.
a lot of
That's the
people
thing that we
go
gotta. Every Muslim has to do. At least
and
once
they
in their
touch
lifetime.
it, and then they go to this little, kind of like a hole to go say. I don't know what they do over there on that little hole. Not little hole, but it's a pretty big hole where they put their faces in there and stuff like that.
Oh, you're talking about the stone.
Yes, yes, the stone. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, people do that, touch the stone and kiss it, but it's not something that you must do. It doesn't like.
Okay.
They do it more for their personal thing, right? Like it's
Yeah, because it. Yeah. But just for the pilgrimage. That's my number one right now.
just that. That's the main reason.
Yeah,
Mm.
just to go there. 'Cause it's part of the being a Muslim. Like,
Yeah,
you gotta go over there
for sure.
at least once. But it's really hard to get. Dude, you gotta do like a poll because there's like 2 million or 2 billion. I mean,
Oh,
Muslims, and it's something mandatory. So you kind of have to like pull a lot. Like, but that's haram. I don't get how that works at all.
what do you mean? I'm
Because we
confused.
can't be pulling lots or anything.
Lots.
Yeah, like
Pulling what?
like on the Christmas thing, how we do. Yeah, like putting out.
Oh,
When they-
stick or whatever.
Yeah, you can't be doing that. It's like a form of gambling almost.
So then, how would you do it if you were to?
That's the thing that you gotta do though. I'm like, but that isn't that against the religion? I'm not so sure about. Like, maybe there's like a different rule heading over there, but I don't know. Because right now I gotta put my name in there, and if I draw it, then I get to go. But there's 2 billion. Dude.
Oh wow. That's crazy.
2 billion, then try to head over there to Mecca.
So do you have to?
Oh, you can't
do
really
the stick
just
thing for
go
what?
there and
Though?
travel?
What's the point?
It's
Like,
not a stick. You just put your name and then see if you get. See if your name gets pulled out.
so you can go there. So you can't go and if it doesn't get.
I
pulled
can't.
out.
Yeah. Well, for the pilgrimage, the Hajj.
So the only way you can do it.
The Hajj is the one that's mandatory for us.
So, but
It is a certain date that I have to go.
okay, but the other thing you're talking about is different.
No, I'm saying for the Hajj, you have to.
Put your name on a
Yeah,
stick and.
not a stick, but
Okay,
got
but,
it on the website.
so if
Right
it's
down here.
mandatory, right, and they don't pick your name, can you not do it?
Well, I mean, you don't do it. That's
But
fine.
the point is that you have to put your name there.
Yeah,
Ah, okay, I see.
but back then, it wasn't like they just kind of traveled there and then you
Yeah,
did
did it or whatever.
But
Yeah,
now there's just too many people,
yeah, I see.
so it's a little difficult to get everyone there.
So it's almost if you
It's
you put your name on there, that's mainly the goal, and then if they call you to do it or
Or you get like a spot. I don't know. I gotta look more into that. But that's what I heard so far. The
interesting.
Saudi government, they gonna have to
Yeah, I see. They had to kind of control it in some way, like mediate.
yeah, and it's only Muslims that could go.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I'd hope so. You know,
like no, it's literally only.
that's what I'm saying. I'd hope so, like, because you don't want some random person going up there and like trying to do it, and they're not even
Yeah,
part of the culture or the religion for that matter.
I mean people fake it too, which is weird. Just to kind of see.
I mean,
I'm like, dude, it's online. You can just see it.
do you know what wallahi means?
Swear to God. Yeah, Christian asked me that yesterday.
It's because I hear a lot of Muslims say it,
Yeah, wallahi.
and I looked it up, and I just wanted to know if you knew too. I was like,
Yeah, because we can't swear to anything else.
it had to be to
Like some people say, I swear to my mom.
yeah.
I swear.
Well, because I was watching a YouTube video, and then they were like, "All right, say wallahi then," and he said it, and then he was like, "All right, now swear to your mom." He's like, "I can't. I already said wallahi. Why would you want me to swear to my mom?" You know?
Yeah, you can't. That's
Yeah, and
haram
that's
for
what he
us.
said. He was like, "It's haram," and then he was like, "Yeah, you already said wallahi." But the other guy that was trying to tell him like, "Swear to your mom," he didn't understand that. Obviously, like, yeah, he was a non-Muslim.
Yeah.
Victor,
So
have the are you learning how to speak Arabic?
no,
Oh, okay.
no, I'm not. It's hard, dude. Dude, I can't even speak Spanish, and that's my second language. I feel like I gotta learn that first and then Arabic, because Arabic is. Oh my God.
I know, but
I mean, I can recite the Quran, right? But
Right.
learning Arabic, that's a whole different thing,
My-
man.
it's possible.
My
bro.
uncle, my uncle knows how to speak Arabic because he used to work in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. Oh, with your aunt too, right? The one that passed away.
Yeah. They could speak Arabic.
That's clean, dude. I mean, I'd be down. I tried, but damn, dude, it's hard.
And
Yeah.
you just have to listen to it every single day, dude.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, just put it on repeat. Anything that's.
But they speak so fast, dude. I can't make out the words.
Well,
Like,
I mean,
even
it'll
learning
come
the
in
alphabet.
time.
But if you start now, in 5 years, imagine what you will
Yeah.
learn.
It's commitment.
Yeah, you
too.
probably could read
It is,
read the whole
it is.
book.
What's up?
You probably could read a whole book right after that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, they got the translation, so.
Make it
But
look-
it doesn't fit it like one to one. Because, you know, some words don't really translate.
It's kind of like
as well.
subtitles. When you're reading it, sometimes it doesn't really translate
Yeah.
exactly the same.
I mean, it gets lost in translation, like the words.
I would like to learn Arabic, though. I'm not gonna lie. I think I would really like
Oh, I also have one more question for Victor.
to go for it.
Since you did became a Muslim, is there a way that you have a Muslim name, or you keep your own name, or
I got my name, Victor. Some people do that.
right? Yeah, okay. That's
Some people do that, but I
Right.
don't. Nah. Yeah, it's just Victor.
would you do that later on though, or you have to do it, or you don't really have to do it at all?
No, you don't have to do it.
Crazy.
Yeah, you can stick with your name. It's fine. Some people do it just cause, well, so they can have an Arabic name.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's not mandatory or anything like
But
that.
what if you were to look it up? What's Victor in Arabic?
I
Like, is there a
forget.
translation?
It is a translation, but it's not Vic. It's
So it's Muntasir.
no. Like the literal, because Victor means like victory.
منتصر.
Oh, I see what you. So it's gonna give me. Yeah, I see.
Oh no, I guess that could be it.
Victor.
Muntasir,
Yeah,
conqueror,
Muntasir.
master.
Yeah. It would be that. And then if you want like a direct, I guess like a derivative to it, it says Victor,
Yeah, so it's
Viktu.
the same thing.
About the same, yeah. But to say it in their language, it would be the Muntasir.
منتصر.
Oh, Mansoor.
Mansour. That sounds like French.
Oh, Mansoor.
Interesting, huh?
I would hear that name a lot, Mansoor.
Hee madame.
Well, what about you, Edgar? Where would you like? Oh, yeah, you said
Norway.
Netherlands,
Yeah, like
Norway.
out there in like the mountains where the Viking era started. Not necessarily because of the religion, but just because I'm very like, I really like the Viking culture. It's interesting to me.
Like
He's 1%
like you're
Viking, so he wants
fascinated.
Ever since I started watching the Viking the show, and then I started like reading more about them and stuff, like it was cool. It's just cool to see like how it all happened, how they were the first to like, or not the first, right? Because who knows how many people traveled this world already. But how they made their way over to like England and all that stuff, and like how they were taking over, and it was just cool to see like a different culture almost. And so I
Have you seen that? Sorry.
No, go for it. What happened?
Have you seen that? The Viking anime.
Oh, Vinland Saga.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, Vinland Saga. You should watch it
Sick.
too. I think you're gonna like it.
I'll watch it.
It's really good.
And what is it on?
Crunchyroll. I'm thinking it's on
Netflix.
Netflix as well.
Yeah, it's on
You got
Netflix.
Netflix, huh? Yeah,
I'll watch
it's
it.
really good, man.
Yeah, but I mean, not just that, dude. Over there, being in like a pasteurized green area, just all around me, dude. Like it's always been like something I want to see. Like it's nothing but beautiful view of mountains and just meadows, and it's just farmland, dude. That just looks so beautiful and peaceful. And I'm not saying like no other country has this, but like I can go to Japan and probably go see some pretty beautiful wetlands and stuff or whatever they have, right? Like the rice fields would be really cool to see and stuff. But there's just something about like them not modernizing everything as much that makes me want to go there.
Do you think they have weed there too?
Nah, it's very illegal there. I think Snoop Dogg tried going with weed and they like
Hey,
What
but you
about
could legally
mushrooms?
commit suicide there.
I don't know, dude. Honestly, I haven't even looked about. I haven't even like looked into that. And I never really. If I'm a travel dude, fuck the weed. I don't really care if they have it or they
Mushroom?
don't. Like, Do they have any?
Wait,
drugs?
Norway's the one with the pods, right? The euthanasia pods.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
where
if
you
you
could
want-
go cliff by the cliff.
Yeah, and then just kill yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Just freaking crazy.
I think so. Yeah. It is crazy, but I mean, they're giving you a peaceful way out. Kind of.
Yeah, make sure you have a axe or sword on your hand.
This.
Or you won't go to Valhalla, bro.
Oh, well, you better make sure you have some chopsticks if you go to Japan. Then it's like,
Well, what about how?
have your samurai sword ready. I was telling Miguel if we ever pull up to Japan for some reason, if it does happen, we gotta go in there like if it's an intro to an anime. You know how in Naruto the villains walk into like a village, and they're all looking like all cool and stuff, and that's something like that. He's like, nah, everybody's gonna look at us weird. I was like, so probably everybody's
The
doing
Mexicans.
this, yeah, something
You
like
guys
that.
are the villains.
That would be
No, they
cool.
actually, they actually embraced the cholo.
I know, I see
style
it.
over there.
I
Oh yeah,
see.
you could blend in right there.
I see.
You could be the top cholo because you're actually.
You could
I'm
be the
like-
OG. They're OG.
I'm like,
you
hey,
feel me?
You could rise
I'm
up the
like,
ranks
sock
pretty
check,
quick.
sock check, and they're all pulling up their socks. I have the longest socks.
You could rise up in ranks right there fast.
Easy, quick. Well, I'm like, do you guys speak Spanish? Nah, that's what I thought.
Exactly. I'm commander now.
I'm commander now. What do you guys call yourselves here?
Give me your car.
They
That's
actually
crazy,
have
the
lowriders
cholo
and shit
community,
too,
bro.
bro.
That's crazy, huh?
They look like freaking Mexicans.
They do,
bro.
fool. They do. They actually do.
They have it here in the Philippines too.
You should join them, fool.
They look like more cholos than the cholos here, fool.
Low key, they do. They do.
Legit. And all their nickname is Chino.
Chino 1, Chino 2, Chino 3.
And I'm pretty sure none of them are saying the N word.
Dude, okay, there's
I
this
like
That's
person,
a
the,
Western thing.
there's this person, right, that I know. I'm not gonna say who it is, but legit didn't know that Chinese and Asian were different, and they were being dead serious.
Do we know this
Wow.
person?
Yes, I'm not gonna say anything. They were dead serious. They're like, what they said. They're Chinese
take
or
a-
are they
can I
Asian?
take a guess?
I'm like, what?
Nah, let's not take
My head's just like. I was like, what do you mean? Like, yeah, like Chinese and Asian. Like, what's the difference? I was like, you can't be serious right now.
We do know this person, though?
Yeah,
Close
like, you
to
can't
us?
be yeah, you can't be serious right now.
It was my brother, wasn't it?
And I was like, do you know what Asian is? And she's like,
The
no.
continent?
I was like, no way, you're telling me this right now.
Oh, you said she.
Oh.
It's a girl.
Like, there's no way you're telling me this right now.
I think I know who it is already.
I just found it crazy, dude.
That they didn't know.
What the fuck
No,
is
legit
it
did
now?
not know the difference
I
between
think I have an
Chinese-
idea of who it is, but I'm not gonna say it either.
I was like, how does this make sense? Like, what do you mean? And it just tripped me out, dude. I was playing the game too. I kind of figured out right there where
Yeah.
I was concerned for a bit
No, yeah. You're like, is this life, dude?
because they were
What?
dead serious.
No, I feel you, dude. I've met people like that where they say something and they're just like, yeah, wait, like they're trying to explain something similar to that, and I'm like, you gotta be like you're joking, right? Like it almost catches you by like,
You like want to laugh, but you're like, wait.
hey, are
He's
you
being
like you're
serious.
serious? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so they recently went to look for a house, and they're like, yeah, this Chinese lady, and then I was like, Chinese? Were they Chinese, or were they Asian? Like just Asian? Like, did you know they were Chinese? And still, like, well, I don't like what's different.
They just automatically assume Chinese.
Yeah,
That's
because
good.
they call him Chino.
Wow.
School.
Yeah,
It's
that's the
just
thing.
like, everything included. Like they would call Rigor Chino. I was like,
I
he's
know
not
this
Chino.
was not even. This is not even part. Wait, is the Philippines in Asia?
Yeah, we're
Like
technically
outskirts, right?
Asians.
You're like outskirt of Asia.
Yeah, we're like down. Well, we're Southeast Asians.
Oh, okay, I
I
see.
guess.
I'm like, no, it's Filipino.
But we're-
Like,
we're-
not Chino.
We're more
It
like a
triggered me little bit. I was
Pacific. I mean, I feel like the Philippines is like Pacific Islanders, but
Well, you guys
I don't
are
know.
because you guys are on an island. But I mean, if that's the case, then Japan would be Pacific. Well, not Pacific Islanders, but they would also be islanders.
yeah, technically.
But yeah, they're Mexicans are racist at heart. I think. Or
They
just
call
say
anything just chino. Fool.
anything, bro. If you have squinty eyes, even if you are Mexican, you're a chino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
They
your
used to
brother.
call my
chino?
dad chino too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's just like a Mexican thing. Even if you're black, it doesn't even matter if you're actually black.
Negrito.
Yeah, they call you the negrito.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Serious.
a dark
dude,
Mex-
yeah.
a dark Mexican. They call him Negrito. I've seen
You
that.
know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't even matter. Like it's for some reason they can't. Like
But we don't. But they don't say it like in a mean.
no, they don't say it in a mean way. It's just
Yeah.
It's like my mom the other day was like, "Oh yeah, voy con
La negrita.
la negrita to go buy this stuff," and I'm like, "Why can't you say I'm going to the lady that sells cheap stuff?"
And they're so literal.
And she was
sometimes,
like, "Well, because she's black," and I'm like, "But why do you have to mention that she's black? Like, why does it matter?" And then she's like, "I don't know." I'm like, "You can just be like, I'm going to the lady that sells me the cheap stuff, you know." That's it. Like you don't.
Like, I'm going with my black friend.
You don't have to keep telling everybody that she's black. Like,
Yeah.
that's weird. Mexicans, especially like traditional Mexicans, like our parents and stuff, they're very like that.
Negrito. I mean, even in the loteria, fool, they got a negrito.
They call the negrito instead of his actual name, right? Or is it does it have negrito on there?
Yeah, negrito.
El negro, huh?
I think.
Yeah,
negro is-
el
it's
negro.
more right. No, it's negrito.
negro.
No, it's a negro, fool. And I think we say
El
negrito
negro.
as Mexicans. Yes.
Is it negro? That sounds
Yeah,
racist.
El Negro.
That is racist, bro. Watch.
That's racist. If it says negrito, then maybe that's a pass. But negro, like, nah, dude.
I'm telling you, I think it's negro.
No, I think it's negrito.
I'm looking
Oh,
it up
no
right now
way.
to see. I'm telling you, fool. I
It's
know.
been a while since I played.
I
the
played Loteria a lot. And, okay, you might be right. It is El Negrito.
Okay.
Okay.
Because, dude, there's no.
That was
way.
I know I was about to say that is racist as fuck.
It's basically saying the N word, dude.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, negro means black anyway. I mean, it's not the N word,
What does the N word mean?
huh?
Okay. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It just sounds worse. Negrito sounds kind of bad, but not really. Because we're not saying it like in a mean way.
We're describing just the color essentially, but still,
Yeah.
that's
Or
what
they say el moreno,
El
morenito.
Morenito.
For the longest, I didn't know what gabacho meant.
I mean,
Just a white dude.
It's a cracker, practically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at what they call Canelo, Canelito or Canelo, because he's red hair.
And they always add like little and everything. Cafecito.
Everything, everything, bro.
Everything, dude. I'm like,
Everything.
it kind of, I don't know. I'm
Hazme
like,
mi cafecito, ay, me das mi panecito, mi lechita, mi azúcar. Oh, that's normal.
Azúcar.
Azucarcito, mi carnita asadita.
Yeah, dude, I'm like, what the hell?
Dame una tortilla.
Tortillita.
No, yeah, that's normal. Yeah,
But yeah,
Mexicans
dude,
are
they're-
weird, dude. They think they call everything small.
It's like endearing
Oh,
almost.
to their food. That's why we're fat. That's why they made us fat. They made it seem like it was a small piece of pan and it was a big pan.
Yeah.
Pan grande.
Even with their names, though, if you think about it, like some people they do it.
Mm. Does it?
Mm-hmm. Like
Oh, yeah.
Miguelito.
Miguelito.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it depending on the name. Yeah.
Victorcito.
Rigorito.
Do you guys have any similar?
Chinito.
Do you,
Nah,
Do you guys
we
have-
don't.
do you guys have something similar like that?
Negative.
No.
No.
Yeah, dude. No.
Hey, how come we haven't done any improv or
It's hard, bro.
or
You gotta
the
think
other
about
one?
like a
What is-
certain
what is that one?
scenario and then try to
mini
improv
game.
it.
A mini game, like, we were supposed to do an improv, but we haven't.
We gotta practice it on something. I don't know.
It's improv, we can't practice it.
That's true.
It has to just happen out of. We can do the yo mama jokes thing, but that's rough. Like, what'd you say about my mama?
Like the one that I showed you with the people.
Dude, I want to do something like that though. I really
That's
do.
funny.
I want to do something like that.
Have you seen their podcast, Rigor? It's called Almost Friday podcast.
No, I don't think so.
They did like a little
I'm
skit thing towards the end, and that's pretty funny. Like the improv thing. I mean, that's where I got the idea from. I see it, I'm like, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you could tell they had, not practice, but experience in improv.
Yeah,
Because it comes out so naturally.
They can tell they're like they have to be comedians or something.
Yeah.
Like they've done it before.
Well, they probably have like an improv class or something.
Or something, yeah. I'm taking an English B1A class next semester, and it's gonna be a lot of writing, so it's gonna help me a lot with like. And I have to take it; it's mandatory. If I don't take it, I don't graduate.
True.
But it'll be fun to like.
Didn't we do a I don't know if you remember, Victor. Didn't we do an improv on that one band class that we had? The Rock of Music or something like that in high school?
Did we have an improv?
I think
I
we
don't
did.
remember.
You remember that class though? The one that I got out of?
Yeah.
I hated
No,
that
history
class.
of
I
rock
hated
and roll, right?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but what's considered an improv? Like, are we supposed to just like off the bat?
Off the dome.
Like, what's off the dome though? What are we doing
Just
necessarily?
literally, and like try to make anything funny or like I don't know.
Because I can do that, but I mean, we're also not like. I think of a bunch of like shit going on in my head when you guys are talking, and I laugh to myself. I don't know if you noticed, I like chuckle to myself. But it's because it's not always like.
Nah, bro, that's mental illness.
Shit, Rick Orr's a mental illness.
Oh man, I mean, we just gotta think of like a scenario type of thing.
Like, quick, what would you do if?
Like I don't know, like let's say I call you, like you're gonna be called Jerry, and Rigor's gonna be called
Mary
Fudge.
Fudge, because he's dark.
Then I'm Larry or something.
Jerry, Fudge, and Larry. Okay.
Yeah, dude. Like that's our name. I don't know.
I'm like, all right, Larry, go get.
And
Fudge.
then like Fudge works in a convenience store, and then me
But can
and
we,
Jerry
like-
are trying to buy something off of Rigor.
Oh,
And then
I
it
see,
starts.
I see.
And then we somehow try to make it funny.
The direction. I see.
Then we
I
ask
see.
him like, yeah, you know, yeah.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Hey, yo, Fudge.
What's going on, Larry?
Hey, it's been a while, man. Do you got the stuff that I usually get?
Nah, man, but I ain't trying to do that. I ain't trying to buy this.
I mean, I don't have it, but maybe Jerry might
I
have
see.
it.
He ain't never have it. He ain't never have it.
But I gave you a set time, man. I gave you a set time. I'm paying you for that service.
Nah, Fudge always be fudging out on us, man.
For real.
No, I passed it on to Jerry. I'm pretty sure Jerry has it already.
But Jerry's not even an employee.
Dude.
I employed him myself.
I ain't been getting no money from you, Fudge. Where's my paycheck? Where's my first paycheck, Fudge?
Oh man.
Well, whenever we finish this transaction, then
So
you'll
you're
get it.
telling
You'll
me
get the
you
co-
gave the horse tranquilizer to Jerry and didn't even tell me?
I already took that.
Well, I
man.
thought he was gonna sell it and add it on the cocaine.
Okay. We scratch.
Oh man.
That was our fake improv, guys. Round of applause.
That was our first. I mean, it was going okay.
That was
It's
fine.
not bad.
But you kind of went off the story that we were creating a little. I mean, it's improv, but
Yeah.
this was it. I gave it to Jerry. I'm like, we're trying to buy it off of you.
That's where the improv happens.
No, yeah, that was funny. That's funny.
Yeah, something like that.
That would be cool. To
Something
do, though.
similar like that. I mean, I think if we keep doing it, it'll get better.
We should have had
Yeah,
this
most
go.
Yeah.
We should have had that at the end.
I mean, I don't know, Rigor, you could think of something else, like a little scenario or something.
Yeah, we should do that though. Come in with like every podcast. Even if we won't tell our guests, obviously they're gonna be put on the spot, which will make it funnier. So every podcast, one of us thinks of
Like a little setting,
the
yeah.
setting of it, and you give us fake names or whatever it might be. Or if you have an idea of a different improv, it doesn't have to be a storyline like that, you know. Whatever you have, every week one of us will switch off and like create a setting.
You want to try another one?
Are we gonna have one later on then?
No, I think we can do one now because we're getting close, almost towards the
Yeah,
end a little bit.
guess.
So we can play
That's
around
perfect
here.
too, because my thing's dying.
Yeah, see, so maybe we can
Think of something, Rigor.
A quick setting, like just something off the top of your head.
All right, Edgar, your name is Tyrone.
All right, give us a second. I'm Tyrone.
Literally, my thing just died.
Headphones.
Victor, your name is Honda.
Hold on, RJ. Hold on.
And
Give
then
us a second. His headphones died, so he's like.
I think it's fine there.
All right, so you're Tyrone, Edgar. Victor, you're gonna be Honda, and I'm gonna be Ox, like an ox. All right.
Okay.
Hey, Tyrone, are you ready? Are you ready are you guys ready?
Wait, why am I
Are you guys ready for the improv?
Why are you guys Ox
I don't know,
and
I just
Honda,
thought of-
and I'm Tyrone?
I just thought of the name. I just thought of the name. So, hey, are you guys ready to bet on everything on this horse?
Oh man, I've been. Wait, is it racist if I sound black because my name is Tyrone?
You're Tyrone, dude.
No.
All right, man. I ain't bet nothing on this horse. I already told you I wanted 25 on Grindelwald over there.
But Grindelwald is not the fastest horse around here.
Nah,
Yeah, to me, it's
man. But
Honda.
my mama made the best cooking the other day, and I can go be eating that right now instead of betting on them horses.
But if we bet on these horses, you gonna eat more.
Ain't nothing like mama's cooking.
What do you think, Honda? Where should we go?
He's like vroom,
Honda?
vroom, vroom. 'Cause he's a Honda.
Honda, where you at, Honda?
Hey, I'm here. What's up?
Which horse are we betting on?
The black one, because it's faster.
What are you trying to say?
I mean, it's won every single race, so it'd be kind of dumb not to bet on the black one.
But there's a new horse that came out. Maybe that's the one that's gonna win.
Yeah, that's true, but it's white, so I don't know.
But what if we just all lose and lose all our money, go broke, poor, living out of one room? We don't got enough for rent, so then we got to stay in Ox's car, which is a Honda. So we'd be staying in Honda. This is hard. It's hard if you think about it. It's really hard to do.
Because I don't want to sound racist.
Well, me neither. And you gave me Tyrone,
And I said black horse.
and then you said I can run fast. That just doesn't.
Wait, I didn't even hear the beginning because I was freaking.
That's
my theme
subconsciously
died.
racism right there. That's like.
My freaking theme died. I didn't even hear the scenario.
Okay, here we go.
Try another one. Okay.
We got. Shit, let me give me like 2 seconds. I'm trying to think of like names or something, like a setting or something.
I like how the names hardly ever get used.
Well, I know,
Kind of got used.
kind
they
of.
did. Yeah.
All right, we got RJ. You'll be you'll be Q. Victor can be Leo, since you know he kind
Leo.
of knows that character a little bit. And I'll just be Ref. Just call me Ref. All right. The setting is we're in my backyard, and I'm trying to convince you guys to box, but without gloves. So technically a fist fight.
Mm.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1. And disclaimer, guys, bear with us. We're just trying something new, but it's fun. It's all fun games. All right. Here we go. All right, so guys, I know we're just chilling out here. We've been having a good time, but what do you guys say? You guys end up boxing? I got some gloves.
I mean, Q is a literal boxer. I don't know why you want to see me getting my ass beat every time I come to your house.
Nah. Let's take
You
the
always
gloves.
you always want to put us against each other.
It's not a boxing match. Let's take the gloves out of the way. You guys use no gloves. He's no longer
Yeah,
a
you
boxer.
see, but every time I come through with Q, it's like you want to see my ass beat, and I tell you I got no training. I'm literally on a wheelchair.
Leo, it's not you necessarily.
I'm on a wheelchair, and he's a pro boxer.
You can use your wheelchair against him.
I can't move. I'm stationary, dude.
So he obviously won't take
Hey.
a stand for himself. So what do you say, Q? You just use them as a bag.
I don't think Q wants to do that either.
I mean, I don't think I want to do that. I'd rather go out here in the back and smoke some lines.
I'm starting to get concerned, dude. I'm starting to get concerned. What's with the drugs?
I mean, why box when you could have fun?
Wait, when you can have what?
When you could have fun.
What kind of fun?
You know, the good old drugs.
Yeah, but see, I was thinking, you box
You-
a guy in a wheelchair, we put it on YouTube, it gets millions of views, and we cash out.
So you want me to box somebody on cocaine,
In a wheelchair, yes.
and I'm on a wheelchair,
And potentially
and is a pro fighter.
potentially lose your arms as well.
Mm.
For millions of views, though.
And I don't like
But
that
ref.
idea.
Ref. It doesn't make sense though.
It does make sense. Millions of views.
Yeah, I know we're gonna cash out, but what are we gonna do with the cash?
Think about it. We get the cash. Well, first you guys box. We get the cash. We get millions of views. We cash out, right? We get Leo his new legs. Then you guys go on another boxing match, and we'll call this the rematch. But him with legs.
But he already lost his arm though.
But then we do that, cash him out again, get some arms, and then
I'm starting to think you guys just don't like disabled people.
the same people.
I don't think
I
you guys
mean, I'm
like
trying to
disabled
save
people at all.
Not that I have problem with disabled people, but you know, you could be helping us.
Because you always put me against weird scenarios, like, hey man, race a car.
I mean, you have wheels.
The
You
race,
have wheels technically.
the race of the car. That was a very good idea. First of all, that was a very good idea.
Or you would
Maybe
like,
we should put.
or you would, push me into the highway, and like, oh, it's like that one game where you kind of have to dodge it. And I'm like, dude, why?
Entertainment purposes only. There was no money involved, guys. We just like making fun of Leo. I'm talking
That's
to
kind of messed up.
you know, right? Q, we're just making it happen. If Q's probably not even talking, he's over there coked out, strung out. But let me tell you, it was his idea. We didn't mean to push you onto the highway. We were gonna take you off as soon as we knew it got dangerous. So, you know, we weren't trying to kill you or anything.
No, we're not.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go home.
End scene.
I don't know.
That's horrible, guys. We're trying. We're trying. That was bad. You know, guys, the whole point of this is so we learn, and then obviously we're gonna bomb it, but eventually we'll get better. Hopefully,
It was going okay.
it was.
And
I
then-
think we just need to get
And
fast.
then Rigor brought the cocaine.
He always bringing out cocaine.
Cocaine.
I mean, cocaine makes it fun.
No, it doesn't.
He's like, all right, before I beat this disabled kid,
Let me do some lines.
so I won't feel as bad.
I think we just need to get quicker on our feet with like responses.
Yeah.
We're trying hard to make a storyline, but it shouldn't be a storyline. It should just be like
Yeah,
out of the
that's
blue
true.
stuff. Yeah. You know, like
Actually, the first one was actually good. The one with the
the grocery store.
we're trying to buy something from you, but then for some reason I was an
Yeah.
employee. Like changes the story.
Oh man.
I'm like, yeah, I didn't tell you I was working for Ox. What's his name? Ox?
I think his name was Fudge.
No.
Oh, Fudge.
Fudge. Fudge,
I
Jerry,
didn't
Larry.
tell you I was working with Fudge. No, we should.
I think we should do 3. Like each of us make a scenario, and then for like every week we should, I don't know, do that.
Have one to go off of. Yeah. We can even do a little bit of like podcast comedy, like stand-up comedy, but like.
It's gonna be bad.
All right, guys.
Nah,
so I
bro,
was
I
walking
don't
into
think
the
I
liquor
can
store
do
the
that.
other day, and I had this friend named Fudge. And you see, Fudge is the kind of guy that always drinks, but the first thing that goes to his mind is cocaine. He's something like that, and then started boom. But I just know I need a punchline now. You know, I need a joke for it, like, and I could probably do it. It's hard. It's like a lot of thought that goes into it. We can start doing karaoke on here too, guys.
Hell no.
That would be fun. I mean, Rigor's an expert.
He is Filipino.
Rigor's an expert.
He is a
On
Filipino.
what?
Karaoke?
Nah, hell no.
It's in your blood.
It is in your blood. I bet you guys did
Dude, I-
karaoke over your birthday.
They did actually, they did, but I didn't sing.
It's in your blood, Rigor. You cannot escape it.
Fudge. Oh man, that's this was said Jerry, Fudge, and Larry. And then this one gives me Tyrone. He calls himself Ox and he calls you Honda.
Honda.
That's so. Oh my god, bro! Why do I have to be the only one that has like a race attached to them? That's not fair.
I mean, Jerry is not.
Kind of, I guess, huh? Larry and Jerry.
I don't know why Larry. It's my landlord.
We need to think of names like out of the blue. I think Q and Leo were good.
Q Leo, yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I think I like Fudge.
Fudge,
is
I
cool.
kind of liked Fudge too. That was, yeah, that was.
Oh, or we could actually keep those names for the
Nah, I
next
think
improv.
we'll just keep. Nah, keep switching names.
Yeah, because then it'll get to like.
We'll just keep switching names.
All right, guys,
Alright,
quick.
alright.
Do your best accent, whatever accent it may. If
Yeah,
when it
no
can't be
accent.
it can't be an Asian accent. It's not
I
fair.
got no accent.
Rigo technically already has an accent all on his own. I always try to do an English accent. I can never do it. I can never do it right. But that's kind of hard. Dialect, right? That's what it is.
Yeah, the dialect. Yeah,
To be able to do something like
it just sounds bad. I do not want to do it. It just sounds horrible.
Arrivederci.
that. I said accent, fool, not a whole language. Arrivederci. What does that mean?
I don't even know, but I know it's Italian.
It's like hello or something. I don't know. Or like good morning. It sounds like a greeting.
It does, huh? Arrivederci. Well, let's look it up. We should do that though. We should try to do these improvs a little bit more often. We can do the just to end this off with a nice little two truths and a lie again. Maybe we can make something more interesting.
We can have Rigor sing. Sign us off.
That could work.
Actually, no.
Blue moose way. Oh, it means until we meet again. Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
E parmigiano on my spaghetti. That's racist.
Actually, that sounds good.
Does it really?
Yeah, Parmigiano with the spaghetti.
Don't mind us, guys. We got a little quiet because we are thinking of what to do. But
I think I should be fine.
you think you're fine with it?
Yeah, I think
You
we're
guys are cool
good.
with
I think
this?
that's fine.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
with that being said, guys, I think this was a good episode. I think it was a great podcast. Actually, we're getting a little bit better. What do you guys think as we go? You know,
Yeah, a little bit more comfortable.
it feels more comfortable a little bit. Again, we're still fixing some audio issues, so if you hear some slight static, I'm hoping RG didn't hear anything, so I'm hoping that like it recorded just
Oh,
fine. I'm gonna
yeah.
edit this again tonight. It is gonna be up tomorrow. I'm trying to get it all done the same night instead of forgetting about it. Especially I don't got my kids, so I can like focus. With that being said, thank you guys for listening. If you are listening, continue listening, support us. Hit that like, subscribe, post notifications on. It's been a cool matchup podcast. This is Edgar.
This is Victor.
It's a little weird.
Is RJ and Arrivederci.
And we're out.